Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 855 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today, we're back to our copywriting series with calls to action. This is really important if you want to get the money. Now, the beginning of this series started at episode 836. Anytime you want to get to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. Hey, I'm telling you, start at 836 and then go 837, 838. These are short episodes, but very powerful if you implement some of these copywriting techniques. And if you'd like to have the complete training, go to copywriting901.com. And it's extremely inexpensive, and it's the number one skill in my entire 47 years in business. All right, so this is really important. All right, let's see, what else? Hey, if you like our training episodes, all of them are listed at screwthecommute.com/training. And of course, I want you to grab a copy of our automation ebook so you're not fighting with your computer. You're spending the extra time with prospects and customers because that's where the money is. So screwthecommute.com/automate free. Grab a copy of that book. And of course, if you want everything, the unique program that nobody else on this earth has rivaled ever, check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. All right, let's talk about calls to action. I hear this guy on the radio. He calls himself the greatest sales trainer, and he spouts off a bunch of statistics about poor training of salespeople. I think his name is Jason Evans. It's on the radio all the time. Well, guess what? You are salespeople, whether you know it or not, all right? And he says something like 80% of salespeople never ask for the sale once. I don't know where he got his statistics or even if he just made them up. But in my long experience helping entrepreneurs, I'd say it's even more than that. People don't ask for the sale. Online, there are various ways you can ask for the sale. I contend there's a big difference in how you do it depending on how expensive your product is. Now let's talk about that for a moment. The perceived expense of your product or service depends on the market you're in. Now, if you were selling something to single-parent struggling market, expensive would be one thing. If you're selling a stock tip newsletters to investors, expensive would look entirely different. So it depends on your market. You got to evaluate your market and research the price ranges in that market to make a decision on what kinds of calls to action you use. Now, if you're not sure, this is where split testing comes in, where you use more than one kind of call to action and test them against each other. Now, for perceived inexpensive products or for products where everybody knows how much they cost, like let's say a hardcover mainstream book is rarely over $24.95. Everybody knows that. You can use the obvious add to cart or buy now graphic buttons. I mean, that's pretty easy. I'm more interested in higher price products, and that's got a special call to action that I use all the time. It's a text link with a command and a benefit in the text link. Now, any text that's clickable is called anchor text, ANCHOR, anchor text. For more expensive products, I'll put a command and a benefit as the anchor text. So here's several examples from my Wake 'em Up Video Pro Speaking System. Click here to get standing ovations around the world. That's the anchor text. It's clickable. And the click here is the command, and the get standing ovations around the world is the big benefit. Click here to get paid for your knowledge. Click here to have them rolling in the aisles. That's if you're interested in really being funny when you're doing speeches. Visit this link to sell a ton at the back of the room. Visit this link is another command, and then sell a ton at the back of the room is the benefit. Now, in longer sales letters and video sales letters, you can have all of these or more in the same letter. You may not know In fact, you probably don't know which one of your commands and benefits or the benefits will push the emotional buttons of an individual to get them to pull their wallet out and give you money. So, research your market for price ranges, decide on your calls to action, think up the ones for your more expensive products that have a command and benefit, and you'll be one of those rare 20% that actually ask for the sale, and quite a few of them will get it. So this all comes from my course, copywriting901.com. It includes consultations. And of course, if you want the whole schmear, the unique program that 1,800 people have taken over the past 20 plus years, and no complaints, no lawsuits, and very unique, check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. And we'll catch you on the next episode. See you later.